I started Taekwondo when I was becoming a freshman in high school. It was like the summer before. It was because a friend was like, come try this. First class is free, try it. I tried it. First day was hard. It was hard because I hadn't done sports in a while. My favorite day of the week is Friday because that's my Taekwondo Friday black belt class. I just really enjoy the art and the forms. It's just so fun. I love it. I had to stop because I sprained my ankle and I was so devastated. I was moving up and I was getting better. I was getting so much better. And it meant I wasn't able to see my friends at Taekwondo anymore. Like, I could walk in there, but it was just a reminder that I'm not able to do this. I came back over the summer and I was behind. I remember not being as flexible as I was before. I really had to get that back. And it was hard with my injury because I hadn't done any physical therapy or anything. I was just walking on it and I was fine. But when you get into a sport where you're kind of moving your feet a lot and you're twisting it and you're moving it kind of weird, you're on your tippy toes sometimes, your foot's like, oh, I don't like this. I really don't like this. So it was an adjustment for my injury and for my overall ability. But my sensei, he moved me up pretty quickly, so that was a lot of pressure at the time. But I was ready to get my black belt, so I was like, I compare myself a lot to my peers, so I have friends that are better than me, just at martial arts. I mean, there are certain aspects that they're better at, and then there's certain aspects that I'm better at. But I think it's also, when you get your black belt from your other belts, your first black belt, it's a first degree black belt, and then you can test for a second degree, third degree, fourth degree, so on and so forth. So on black belt days, on Friday, you see the other belts who are higher and just kind of how much better they are than you. And it makes you want to push yourself and want to be as good as them, be as flexible, be as strong, just be as clean as them when it comes down to the way you perform or the way you fight. When I did get my black belt, I was really sick the day of testing, but we were training for about 3-4 months. It was a very large accomplishment, but I think in the back of my brain, and still now, I'm like, I could do better, I could be better. So I think that really drives me still, even though I have my first degree black belt, I'm like, I still want to be better as a martial artist and going forward. On last Thursday, I was practicing. We perform every month at the graduations when kids are getting their new belts. And I'm practicing, and there's this little kid who, he's like a tiny little yellow belt. His brother's a black belt, but he's watching me and my friend practice. And I had just gotten this form kind of perfect to my standard and performance ready. And I really went all full out. I flipped my sword behind my back, and I just could tell he was watching in awe. And I do think that some of those little kids, they see a black belt and they see you perform and they're like, that is my goal. A little bit under pressure. I'm like, I gotta perform for this kid, but he was young enough to the point where I knew whatever I did was gonna impress him. So it wasn't too much pressure or anything, but it was just kind of a full circle moment because I know that I was that little kid at one point.